Record. Hi, people watching in the future, and welcome to episode 26, I think.
Ish.
Yeah, you'll find out when it's posted. And today we are discussing appropriateness, I guess. Again, some more.
I love that word.
I know, there's so much judgment in it, so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
So we're having a housewarming party. If you're not aware, we finally found a house. I say finally because for those of you who are not Naomi, we've been house shopping for like 18 months before we finally found and agreed upon, and no boyfriends were harmed in the finding of said house. And because we are like full-on adults, we don't require classic housewarming. We had 2 toasters till one died. I gave away 2 sets of dishes, and we still have hodgepodge dish sets we don't need dishes. Like, we are set. So my friend said, "What's your housewarming party? What do you need?" And I said, "Nothing. Just come, like, bring your energy to the space, bring us love, blah, blah, blah." She's got this awesome wall in her basement where people leave notes and their signature and pictures if they want to draw on the wall. And she's got Sharpies stuck to the wall so people can just, and we don't own the house yet. And if we decide to buy the house, there would be lots of renovating going on anyway. So nobody's signing new walls. So my idea was a huge canvas that people could leave their love on. And she said, "Well, what about a wishing well housewarming?" And I was like, "Mer?" So I Googled because I had no idea what she's talking about. And Google had some very interesting opinions. Well, the people who have visited Google in the past, when people asked about wishing well housewarming, had very interesting points of view about wishing well housewarming parties.
I'll just let you know that when you say that, all I hear is, in other words, there were a bunch of judgy pants on there. That's how I translate. It's like you're trying to be all PC with it. There were lots of interesting points of view.
There's so much judgment. The people asking the question, were asking, is it okay to ask for money for a housewarming party? Because I don't need a sofa or dishes or blah, blah, blah.
Or one more toaster.
But I do need a refrigerator.
Uh-huh.
And if, 19 people or whatever chipped in X amount.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Go on.
I got the cutest freaking decorating idea on how you can do that. You get all sorts of little boxes for the things that you do need that are big things that people wouldn't necessarily. Now, I say this, a bunch of us went in, this was before Bear and I decided that we were going to actually date. A lot of us who studied with him and had done workshops with him and gone to lodge with him knew that when he was moving his refrigerator, sad state of affairs, one of the shelves was held up by a screw that was screwed on the inside of the fridge. I mean, that thing was duct taped and twined. I'm like, no, you're not moving that refrigerator because, first of all, I think it will completely die on the drive over the mountain. So we all pitched together and bought him a fridge. And he was shocked and floored and moved. And we were so excited to do it. But if you had little boxes of whatever the big things are that a friend might or might not just go out and buy themselves, but would donate toward, get a little picture of it, stick it on the front of the box, and then they can just put it in whatever box they want their money to go toward. How cute would that be?
It's awesome, except for the only box that I would have right now is a new car.
And a new fridge, you just said.
We don't actually need a fridge. No.
Oh.
That was one of the things that was posted.
Oh.
It was like, you know, I don't need furniture. I don't need a toaster, but I need a fridge. Is it tacky for me to ask people? And all of like the hordes of the internet descended upon her. And I was like, this poor lady. And there were several of those questions between, I would say 2005 and 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Even as short a time ago as 2014, people were still saying, oh my God, that's so tacky.
And yet, what are the stories that we see passed around social media? Oh my God, isn't it awesome? That guy didn't have a car and he'd have to walk to work, and all of his coworkers pitched in and bought him a car. We think they're really fucking awesome when it's somebody else's idea, but not when somebody asks. What is up with that?
Ooh.
What is up with that? We will be generous as long as you don't ask. Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. Sorry, I'm fired up today, you guys.
I agree.
Am I the only one who's just like, wait, what?
So I must have some of that.
Okay.
Because when people are like, here, Lila, have the thing, I'm mostly like, oh my gosh, thanks. But to go ask for the thing, I'm like,
But how do you feel if somebody asks you for the thing?
Depends on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a friend ask for $1 and I've sent her 5. Mm-hmm. I've had
I don't know who you would have done that with.
A neighbor. It actually wasn't you. I had a neighbor ask, you know, for a ride for whatever, and I've said yes when I could say yes, and I've said no when it was more appropriate for me to say no. But even that has been a challenge for me because I'm so like, oh my God, I'm gonna do things so you love me.
But did you get annoyed that they asked?
Most of the time, no.
Mm-hmm.
There were occasions where I was like, this one lady, actually both of them, I told them, we have this car service in my city where if you call them and you tell them where you need to go and what time you need to be there, they'll take you, and it's $1 in each direction as long as it's within our city limits.
God,
I know. That's why I'm never sad about not having a car, because I work in the city. I live in the city. It's fine.
Moves to Old Fallon tomorrow.
Come on over. They deliver groceries over here. You really don't have to go outside when there's a snow globe out there. Just like
$1 each way. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Direction. And so if you need to go grocery shopping on Mondays and Fridays, they go to Walmart. You just have to plan your trips. There's another day that they go to Target, and the plaza that Target's in has like Deerbergs and Michaels and Payless. You get your kids' shoes, get all the things. Pick up pizza while you're there from Little Caesars and don't even have to cook when you get home with the groceries. It's great. $1 in each direction. So I've told both of these ladies about that. And so there was one time where the one lady said, can you take me? And I said, I'm not available. Did you know about this service? And she said, well, you can just tell me that you're tired of taking me. I know I can.
So stop being an inferential listener. I didn't say I'm tired of taking you. I said I can't do it on this day at this time. Wow.
And the other neighbor, well, former neighbor, is really good for like last minute. And I'm like, honey, car service. Plan it in advance. And
oh, those in-time people are not good at planning in advance. In time versus through time. People who are through time, they plan. People who are in time, they don't plan. They don't understand the concept. They don't do it. it doesn't happen. So some of it is doesn't mean that you then have to jump through the hoops. But so what I also hear is, because some people, and I think we've talked about this before too, if you were to ask for, so people, if I go to a housewarming party or a baby shower or a wedding shower or something like that, I want to know, where are you registered? What do you need?
Yeah.
I want to know that, because I don't want to bring you a plant and have you just be like, fuck, I hate plants. Now I have to water the damn thing and it's going to die in a week. I hate plants. You know, or look, I brought you a toaster. Oh, you have 17 of them already? Okay. I got you Bacon of the Month Club. Oh, you're vegetarian? Sorry. You know, I want to know what to bring you.
Bacon of the Month Club.
Oh, it's great. Let me tell you.
Yeah. I've had 3 people ask, like, what do you need?
Yeah.
And I'm like, nothing. Bring me money.
Well, so you can always do that. Funny, you should ask.
Yeah.
We found blending our 2 households, there's not a lot of household stuff we need. However, one of the things that we are going to need as a family is a new car. So we've started a car fund, and if you did want to bring something, if you could donate to that, that'd be awesome. Because it gives them the option of doing it or not. Most of your friends, when I say your friends, I'm talking about you, Lila. The rest of you watching this, I don't know, because I don't know you. I don't know your people. But Lila, your friends, aren't going to get offended by that.
Oh, no, not at all. It was a friend who recommended it. I just found it amusing as I was trying to, like, sort the logistics of, like, what is this thing? And even my lovable, enjoyable other was like, what? A what?
I think it's brilliant.
So I was looking for, like, the little cute idea that I settled, well, not settled for, but settled on.
So what made you uncomfortable about doing it? Or the thought of doing it? Was it reading everybody's comments?
Yeah, it was when I started reading the comments that I was like, wait, what? Am I
Yeah, okay.
Am I crazy, or are the people on the internet crazy? So I'm going to share screen.
Internet. I'm going to vote internet.
Can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Try to make it bigger.
Wish jar. Add your well wishes and messages to the wish jar. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so I'm not going to buy this because $20.
Right, you can keep going.
I have a mason jar already.
Yeah.
So I'm going to print off some little on cardstock, like little, sort of like the tickets, maybe a little bigger, that people can put their wishes and blessings on for us.
Love it.
And they can stick that in the jar, and if they want to stick cash in the jar too, it'll be there. So yeah, I wasn't uncomfortable.
You might even stick a piggy bank next to it for the people who want to donate money.
I like that idea. I have a piggy bank.
And just put car fund on it or something. Yeah, we had people do that at our wedding with the wishes. And then for the next, I think it was next month after it, because we had a very small wedding, we read one each night. And yeah, it was just so, or however long they lasted. I think it was a little over a month, but it was just really awesome to read them. And I still occasionally pull them out and read them. So I love that idea. So before you read the comments, did you like the idea of asking for money, doing a wishing well, that kind of thing, asking for something big?
I thought it was really unique. Okay. Someone's knocking. One moment.
Okay.
Okay, we're back. So initially my thought was, that's cute. but I'd never experienced it before. So I went looking for like a format, like what does this look like? What do the invitations say? Blah, blah, blah. And I found a world of drama on the interwebs.
Did anybody support it, or were most of the comments negative?
I did not see one person who said, this is a brilliant idea. They were all wearing their judgy pants laced up tight.
Wow.
No room to breathe.
Ooh, okay. I have to say, I will be curious to see how you like the deck.
Tell me more.
Well, when we were looking, because you know that the Hay House had their $7 decks sale, and she's not on Facebook, so I can say this. We were looking for one for my sister.
Yeah.
And so we were, of course, the one that we really wanted, they were out of. And so we were looking at some of the other ones and trying to come to an agreement between my half side and I was very funny in and of itself. That's an ask. I sometimes ask an opinion that I just want it if it only agrees with mine. So that's a whole nother ask conversation, maybe for another episode.
Yes.
But so as we were scrolling through, I saw that one and I'm just like, ooh, mystical shaman, because people are like, oh, you're native. You're a shaman. And he's like, yeah, no. He doesn't use that word. His great-grandparents were medicine people, but he doesn't use that word. My homeopath is like, no, he is. And I'm like, okay, I'll let him know. You know? And so when I saw that one, I was just like, how about that one? He's just like, no. I'm like, okay. So I didn't even look at it. I have no idea what it looks like. I will be interested, though. I was curious about it because I liked the artwork. So you'll have to let me know how you love it.
Whoever she is was staring at me. She's probably a fairy. That's probably why I picked it up.
Probably. Yeah. Anyway, back to the wishing well judgy pants.
Yes.
So you felt curious about it beforehand, and then when you saw the comments, what happened?
There was, my inner people pleaser was very bothered. Mm-hmm. He felt like we might not want to do this. We might upset some people.
Ooh.
Which is the best reason to do it.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
isn't that interesting?
Well, for me, it's kind of normal to think that people might be upset.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I should probably do that. Because my response before people might be upset is the true response. So oh my God, this is a brilliant idea. Because, we have furniture. I have the money to pay for. We financed the sofa and the dining table to build my credit, not because we didn't have the cash.
Right.
So the cash is there. It's in my wealth funds, but if I required it, it is there.
Right.
So the cash from the party could pay off the furniture early. It could go towards the car. It could buy a new dryer because our dryer is being weird, even though it's brand new. And that's a whole nother field of asking right there. Well, it's not new.
Chirping to go away.
Huh?
Asking for the chirping to go away.
Oh, yeah. Asking for batteries that we keep forgetting to pick up. We think it's that one. At least now we have a trajectory. We think it's that one, even though it sounds like it's coming from over there.
That's funny. Anyway.
So originally my thought was this is a unique idea. Mm-hmm. And it's very Lila. It is very me to do some weird shit. Like, right? I don't need well, let's see, what did we do for the baby shower? It was a baby shower at a restaurant, which may be like a cool thing now, but it was at Cracker Barrel. not a cool baby shower restaurant. My wedding was outside. I was barefoot. I walked barefoot down the aisle in my graduation gown because nobody saw it on graduation day, so I snipped the sleeves off.
Oh my God, you're hysterical. Okay.
Off my wig. Made my bouquet. So it is really like classic of me to do something out of the norm. But the thought of other people being, and the party is not just going to be my crew. There's also an other half over here whose family will be involved in this experience. So it'll be interesting. We'll see.
So what did you decide?
We haven't fully decided. So, which is funny, given the date that we set for the party.
What date did you set?
December 15th.
Wow, so you guys have all sorts of birthday stuff, plus you're doing a housewarming stuff. You're doing all the stuff this month.
That is why I have a desire to take next December off.
Right?
She doesn't get her birthday off one year and she loses her mind.
I'm doing the whole damn month next year. Okay.
We'll see. But yeah, so my birthday is in 2 days and then Lee's birthday is in a week. And apparently we're doing 2 parties in one day because my enjoyable other is like the Energizer Bunny's big brother. Like, have at it. But we need to decide on, like, either we need to give people a list of crap that we want, because there are dishes that we would like, but literally that's it. The $160 set of dishes. Because I'm extra. Literally the only pattern that we could agree on is $80 for a set of 4.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
And there's regularly 5 of us, occasionally 6 of us if we add in people for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah.
So either cash or Target gift cards, people.
Well, and that's what's really great. And since the comments were from so long ago, 4 years ago, a lot has changed in 4 years in this country.
Oh my gosh.
Some good, some
Rock,
bad.
come back to us. Anyway.
Either way, it's good, bad. They're all judgment calls. But if you ask my mom, it's all good. God bless her.
It was a Southern blessing, y'all.
That was a Southern blessing. Bless her heart.
The Midwestern version.
I wonder if, although I try to think of the people I know around here. And I'm wondering with something like that, because we got a big ass fridge, we got a set of dishes, we got towels, all the housey kind of things we had. We did ask for bed sheets because he couldn't stand the ones that I own, and remember I think his were old. But yeah, we needed a mattress set. We needed big stuff.
Yeah.
So is it okay to ask for that stuff even if you feel a little, what are people going to think?
I'd like to carry this conversation into next week because we have like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because I have some experiences with asking for big stuff, and I'm not sure if I talked about this. Did you ask for big stuff, or did you just ask for?
At our wedding, we asked for big stuff.
Did you get big stuff?
No.
You got money for big stuff?
No.
Oh. Did anybody stone you though? Like, was there any? Oh my God, how dare you?
If they did it amongst themselves and not to our faces or even to where we could hear it or be aware of it. So no.
The internet is an interesting thing.
Yeah. Well, and again, like I was saying earlier, we will share the stories and how awesome is it that, you know, this person's group of coworkers just bought him a car because he was having to walk to work. Oh my gosh, look, this kid's bike got stolen. So not only did they buy him a bike, but they bought him that, you know, the cops who took the police report pitched in and bought him a bike, and, you know, all these things. And people pass those stories around. They're like, oh my God, it's so awesome. Hey, I've started a fund because I want a new couch, not just want but need, because when I sit on the one end, I'm practically sitting on the floor. Oh my God, she asked for a couch. How dare she? I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, I think that the asking for big stuff and how do you process through the if it shows up would be good conversations.
Oh yeah,
because you said your first thing was, oh my God, what will your people pleaser came up. But for you, your automatic MO then is to go, that means I need to go ask for this. But what do people do when that's not their MO?
Yeah, I've trained myself there.
Right. So I think a great conversation for another call would be, how do you train yourself to get there?
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, people, I would like your inputs on my wishing well.
Yeah.
Party.
And if you are judgy pants, that's okay. Just honestly say, you know what? I find myself being a little judgy pants about this. It's okay to say that.
Feel free to put your judgy pants on.
Put your judgy pants on. Put your, oh my God, that's a great idea, I'm using it pants on. Put whatever pants on you want to wear. Yeah. And comment.
I will do my best to keep my petty pants off. You put your judgy pants on. I have a pair.
I have them in a couple of colors.
Playing. And we will see you guys next week. I'm super excited about this.
Yes, and happy early birthday.